at Circles, right? Circles is a UX and a product discovery side of it,
Discovery, yeah.
right? Now, when do you do? There are two things, right? Unless you're a product company and you're still discovering, in all likelihood, you will have a segment about this, which is your business objectives and goals.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Nobody is
Yes.
doing a charity unless it's a Keto or some Give India platform. Even they have to make money to sustain their salaries, right?
Yes. Yes.
So
And that is the
effectively,
assumption in this case. Yeah.
exactly. The Circles doesn't address directly the business objectives. It starts from discovery stage. So it takes for a granted that you know what is it that you want to build, or more than what you build, as in from a business standpoint, what is it that they want to drive? Like Medium was saying, Medium is clear. Let's say they want 10 million paying customers,
Mm-hmm.
right? The question is, let's say that's what they want to do, right? Now that is their comprehensive situation. What is it that Medium, let's say, want to just put in, right? They want to do 10 million paying users.
Yeah.
Who is it? It's basically individuals like you and me and the rest of the people here, right? Why should they pay? So that is when, now from here, once you have the high level objective, is when you should dig into Circles. Right now, my suggestion is don't spend too much time around. So Circles in an interview will backfire, right?
Yeah.
Short things is you should apply the framework, right? And that's the trick and challenge, right? Is that this is a comprehensive framework. When you start going in just the way, right? Naturally, the interviewer is going to interrupt you.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Right. So my suggestion is you can skip the cut through prioritization bit and list solution, evaluate trade off, and basically CLES basically can be combined into one and summarized. With a strong rationale, saying like why should Medium not create a long list of articles, or just why did they build a separate following thing like what I'm following, right? Let's say, right? Why should they build a followers, for example, page here? Maybe not, because I don't see any value addition. Like unless my followers are like much bigger than me and I'm going to want to check out. I'm obviously Marty Kagan is not going to follow me. Maybe he might. Just telling, right? Like what is the end impact of it? Building a new segment here as follows, for example, right? Like why did they build recommended topics? When I look at it, they want 10 million subscribers. What do they want to do? They want to increase engagement. How do they increase customer personas? That's where you tell, right? You will have power writers, power readers, casual writers, casual readers. And when you do a research, you realize the people who are going to pay are not going to be the casual readers or writers, right? It's always going to be the power writers and readers.
Yeah.
That's going to be your customer and this bit. And that's when you can tell people that the reason, let's say, Medium has done all of this, who to follow, recommended topics, is because it adds up here. Right? By doing this, you are basically increasing the engagement metrics, getting more and more people to be hooked onto Medium, right? And you basically have a more stronger reason to be paying to Medium, right? And it's a virtuous circle, right? Like for example, Medium has a partner program. You can monetize just the way you can do it with any lot of other sites, right? Like Google ads and all. But the difference is you get a cut per view and everything, right? And that's not there in India, for example, right? Like we can't do much about it. But the point I'm trying to make here is, at least outside India, people have a very strong incentive to write quality content because they want to showcase themselves. Right? Even in India, a lot of companies are active on Medium because they want to brand themselves as a good employer or a great employer, right? Startups especially are very active. So that's the way I would approach it. Circles, but not apply the framework, but don't just copy the framework.